Right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you're feeling refreshed, but most importantly, we hope you're excited for more discussions on adoption, industry building, and user safety. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, and here with us to discuss agile regulation, SME financing, and a view into the future. Help me please put your hands together with a warm round of applause for the Dubai International Financial Center's Mr. Salmaan Jaffery. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause, please. Welcome, Mr. Salmaan.
Good afternoon. Wow, so many real people. Are you sure you're not holograms? I can't get over what the rush for the metaverse is after COVID. I think we should enjoy each other's company a bit more. I'm also glad, looking at the audience, that I took off my tie. I think I might be one of 3 people wearing a suit, but don't hold that against me. My thanks to the Binance team for this invitation to speak to you today. There are some seriously smart and talented people here, so it's a real treat for me. I promise I'll try and use about 10 of the 15 minutes allocated to me and let you get back to business, as it were. It's a real exciting time to talk about financial services in Dubai, since blockchain is truly a transformative technology that we believe is fundamental to our digital future. I'm sure you know Dubai has a blockchain strategy and is committed to transforming the government and improving efficiency. And this is no surprise, since to be in Dubai is really to be focused on what is possible in the future. I mean, after all, where else in the world would you have a museum dedicated to it? And the Dubai International Financial Center is a key part of this conversation. Our 10-year strategy is about going all in on the future of finance out of Dubai. We are in the business of sector development, so allow me to share some perspectives on how blockchain can help shape the future of finance and contribute to the future growth of societies and economies, not just in Dubai, but across the region. Let me just take a moment and give you a quick picture of what that strategy is. But you know, there are many visitors from out of town, and so some of you may not be familiar with what the DIFC is. So the 30-second summary of who we are is that we are a financial free zone. We're a physical, legal, and regulatory carve-out from Dubai and UAE, like an island, with our own global standards and English common law-based rules and regulations. We have our own independent regulator, the DFSA, and this 18-year-old success in economic diversification away from hydrocarbons has been an incredible success. 30,000 people work here every day. So I'll come back to more about that. But our 2030 Future Finance Strategy is a strategy to digitize financial services and regional economies via innovation. Why? Because innovation creates new businesses, which creates new jobs, which leads to economic growth, which is our main objective. Our future finance strategy is repeating in the innovation space the same success we demonstrated in financial services. Now, you might be surprised to know that we have 530 financial firms, but we also host over 500 tech firms. Actually, that number is greater, but I'm not allowed to share exactly how many they are yet. Mid-year, I will. So over 1,000 companies, or roughly a quarter of the companies that we have, are innovation linked. This journey started about 5 years ago. We were the first to develop crowdfunding regulations, the first to establish a fintech accelerator called Fintech Hive. We developed the most comprehensive payments regs. We established a $100 million fintech fund. We wrote checks. We then established the DIFC Innovation Hub, which many of you may have visited in 2020, which has become the largest tech ecosystem in the region. It's 120,000 square feet of not just innovative office space, but R&D space, occupied by top regional and global firms. We are developing platform partnerships. We're developing a digital hub. We're developing programs that help small tech firms become big tech firms. We've scaled a 100 million fund into a billion dirham Dubai Future District Fund. We're even investing in new asset classes like venture debt to provide different liquidity options for startups. We were, by the way, also an early pioneer in utilizing blockchain and helping develop the region's first blockchain-based KYC platform to optimize onboarding. So that's the strategy. So what? Well, blockchain is a key element of this strategy, and don't take my word for it. Let me share the views of some industry leaders who attended our own blockchain event a few months ago at the DIFC Innovation Hub. Binance joined us during that week, as did speakers from Ripple, CoinMina, SmartCrowd, Tezos, Arabian Bourse, CXDA, Rain, BitOasis, Dubai Blockchain Center, Microsoft for Startups, Dubai Digital Authority, and many, many more. These are practitioners. Their views matter. They discuss the great promise of this technology, but also urge the industry to focus on use cases that were the most impactful in terms of sector transformation and growth. So the question is, what are some of these use cases? Let me walk through just a few of them. Smart contracts. Well, we could probably focus the entire afternoon on this single concept, and I will come back to it. But one of blockchain's game-changing features is in smart contracts, or the ability to enter into trustless transactions. These can be validated, monitored, and enforced bilaterally over a digital network without the need for a third party. And as a result, there is a revolution underway in record keeping, proof of ownership, and even in notarization. The DIFC courts, as an example, is looking at use cases for wills that would make enforcement faster and easier for expats. So that's an example of how it links up into our strategy. Another interesting case is the case for SME financing. Blockchain could also address the challenges of financing SMEs, who are the backbone of economic activity in just about every economy, including this one. Yet fulfilling their liquidity needs remains challenging given the risk and technology gaps in the current financial system. So blockchain-powered SME finance could bring efficiency and ease in origination, underwriting, servicing, and monitoring, and could help solve a $5 trillion problem, particularly in emerging markets. Another area of interest is smart cities and societies. Blockchain could drive further digitization in smart cities and societies. Now, big data and IoT is cool, and it's really super, but also limited in terms of quality and fragmentation and consistency of the data collected. The hope is for blockchain to enable a larger and more diverse data collection, leading to smarter, real-time, data-driven decision-making at scale. This, in turn, would help cities like Dubai be more sustainable and smarter. Let me also point out that the Dubai government's recent move to create a single window for digital development and regulations with the establishment of the Dubai Digital Authority, which consolidates Smart Dubai, the Dubai Data Establishment, the Dubai Electronic Security Center, and the Dubai Statistics Center. And of course, last but not least, there is the question of the use case of store of value. I spoke about smart contracts earlier today, and really, in my view, the killer app is about the promise of value being exchanged safely without intermediation, or less intermediation. And we're talking about the use of DLT technology in creating and using digital assets, ranging from investment tokens to digitally native assets such as cryptocurrencies or crypto assets. This is fundamentally changing financial services. The promise of frictionless financial services, of reducing transaction costs, has great appeal and can help solve many structural problems. However, these opportunities are not without risks, which must be identified, discussed, and debated quickly. The DIFC is the largest and deepest financial center in the region. Our regulator, the DFSA, as I mentioned, knows the importance of strong, prudent regulations to promote an innovative but safe financial system. As a center that's been shaping financial services for 18 years and which has over 530 financial or regulated firms, including some of the largest financial firms on the planet, we are innovative and progressive, but deliberate and strategic. So we launched our investment token regime last November. Now, a few weeks ago, we have released for public consultation our crypto regulations. I urge you to provide feedback on consultation paper 143. Most importantly, I am super excited that the UAE, Dubai, and DIFC are pushing the envelope of innovation and are positioning us as a global center in this space. Let me conclude by saying that blockchain, or DLT, is a game changer in financial services. Its adoption will continue to accelerate. New use cases will and should improve productivity, reduce costs, enhance transparency, and generate new revenue streams. Given the significant potential for innovation-led growth, including blockchain, the DIFC plans on increasing the size of the DIFC Innovation Hub to over 315,000 square feet. We will continue to have technologists, entrepreneurs, and regulators work together to shape use cases and governance for DLT and blockchain, including innovations such as non-fungible tokens, NFTs, cryptocurrencies, etc. Now, we could be on the brink, well, we are on the brink of a fundamental evolution of money. And this is why we need the right ecosystem that attracts top talent and firms, but is business friendly. But we also need the right regulators to ensure financial stability. The DIFC and our regulator, the DFSA, see cryptocurrencies and digital assets playing a critical role in the next generation of finance and are focused on spearheading its growth. In line with the DIFC's Strategy 2030, we are harnessing local and global talent, we're harnessing disruptive technologies, and we're working with the industry to solve key industry challenges. DIFC looks forward to working with you to help drive the future of finance from Dubai and help it realize its ambition of being a global hub for innovation. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Salmaan, for sharing your experience and your thoughts with us.